like I got tired of none of the people in the media that I was reading are participating in uh, looking like me and having, I would say, a history that's close to mine. You know, wanted to create the media that I wanted as a kid, um, and that I think is like relevant for even now because it's still not like there's still not a lot of it, and I wanted it to be authentic and to have like a real voice. And I got tired of waiting on somebody else to create it for me, so I decided to make it myself. There's an image, I think it's called like yin and yang, and it's like these two little babies that are connected by this like weird green umbilical cord. Um, I think that's my favorite piece. It shows this sort of interesting dichotomy of maybe how arts and culture is created and how it's consumed. I think it touched on this idea of like um, how race and culture and money and how like they kind of are intertwined and they kind of eat and feed off of each other. But you know, it's still the sort of duality. It's still dichotomy. It's still like a little bit of equality going on. There's give and take and who's really losing. So I hope they get a sense of wanting to have a discussion about what it is. I mean, for me, it's just as much entertainment as it is something that's thought provoking and something that can maybe act as like the beginning of new thought or like sort of changing the paradigm of thought, right? I hope people have a good time. You know, I hope they think it was like, you know, a cool event, but I also hope they maybe start to think about race in a different way. And maybe that we don't have to be defined by our racial class structures. We could be defined by what we like, you know, or whatever other categories, just not like, you know, bullshit first impression stuff. Maybe that's what I'll take for it.